Okay, so when we first run the app, okay, this is the first thing you will see, and this is the app. We have the elevated button, and you can use the elevated button to increase this text. So like this. All right, but okay, but this is not what we want to do. So let's go straight to our code. First thing, we have a bunch of code here. So let's quickly delete everything that's in the screen. Now let's go. So we'll leave this the package and start. So as usual, we'll start with the void main, and the void main will return the run app. Okay, run app. I will say const my app my app. Okay, good. So now let's create the my app. STL will take a stateless widget. I will say my app good, and the error is gone. So in this place, we'll call the material widget. So we'll say the material app. Okay, inside the material app, we'll call the team. We'll say team data. Okay, let's close this guy. Team data. So inside the team data, we'll take the title of the app. Sorry, not team data. Inside the material app, we'll take the title of the app, and let's call it furniture app. Furniture app. Okay, and in our team, let's add call primary swatch, not color. Control the primary take primary swatch and see colors dot, let's take colors dot blue. Okay, cool, and save the code. We have a black screen. Okay, save the code. So inside the team data, let's say use material 3. Okay, let's say true. Good. And next thing we want to do is after the team data, now let's call home and say home page. Okay, we at this point we have not created the home page. Let's go and quickly create the home page. So we'll come to the main as the lib and click this plus sign. Okay, we'll say plus and add homepage.com. So say homepage dot that, and press enter. So STL, let's take stateless widgets again. I will say home page. Okay, I think this is a capital P. So home page, good, home page. Okay, and we'll come to the main.dat and import the home page class we created. Okay, save the code and go. Let's go to the home page and start our work. Scaffold, we'll call, we don't need avbar, so call body. The body takes a container. Okay, let's save the code so you can see the difference. So the container will have a height. So media query dot size, media query then of, okay, dot size of dot height, okay, with media query dot size of dot width. Okay, good. And the next thing we need is decoration. Let's decorate our container. Box decoration called image. Let's say asset image. Okay, something is wrong. What's the matter? The asset image can be assigned to the parameter decoration. Okay, so remove and call decoration image, and we call assets image. Cool. Okay, so at this point we want to use an image. So before we use any image in our Flutter app, we'll come to this popspec.yaml file. Okay, and uncomment the assets. So uncomment the assets. This asset should be in the same line with these other ones, and uncomment this one too. Okay, now if you look at this place, we do not have assets in our Flutter directory. So let's quickly go and add assets. So I'll come look for my Flutter. I think this is my Flutter directory. Okay, I'll come to Windows, users, and document. Inside this document, okay, this is where I kept all my images for this app. So I'm going to copy all of them. Control A, Control C. So I'll go back, enter codes. Sorry, okay, this is my code. This is the Flutter app we are building currently. So I open it here. I'm going to create a new folder. Okay, let me take the mini screen. So that will allow me to create a new folder. I'll name it assets. Enter, open. I'll create another one called another folder, and let's call it images. Okay. Inside, we'll paste the images. Okay, cool. These are all the images. So if we come back to our code, okay, if we come back to our code, you can see we have assets, our images. Cool. So now let's reference this name here. So we call it assets slash images. Okay, slash. If it is one image, we'll just add the name of the image in front. But since we want to be calling multiple or plenty images, you just keep it this way and save the code. Okay, once cool. So let's go back to our code and start to work. So in our home page, we now call this is the image we want to take red share.jpg. So call assets slash images plus red share.jpg. Save the code. Okay, yeah, we have our image here. Okay, good. Put box fit. So box fit dot fill. Okay, good. This is what we want. Let's remove it. Okay, let's just continue. Box fit dot fill. Okay, the next one is to call the child. Let's add a comma here, which consts to remove this. Okay, so a comma, and here let's call the child. It's a column. Okay, good. Children. So let's come in. Okay, children. Let's start writing as well. The first one is a text. Okay, let's say what's the text. Find the perfect furniture for your home. Find the perfect furniture for your home. Okay. Save the code. Okay, actually didn't see anything. So let's style code, style, text style. So it's a font size. Let's give it 34. And save. You can see this is our text here. Okay, let's say color. Colors dot white. Good. See our text at the top. Okay, so still let's increase the font weight. I will say font weight. Let's give it bold. Good. Okay, it's bold. Let's bring it down. So say main axis alignment. Main axis alignment to end. And say okay, we've brought it to the bottom. Okay, and the next is resize the box. Height of 20. And let's create our buttons. Let's call it our button. Okay, so we'll go below our code and create this app button. Okay. Yeah, below here. So say STL. So stateless widgets, and let's name it app button. Button. Okay, cool. What do we need? We need const here. Let's add the const. We'll remove it later. It needs be. Let's okay. So let's go and return elevated button. Okay, and text. Cool. Let's do it this way. Let's quickly pass some parameters. So we'll say final color bg color. The next one is final string text and final color, call it border color. Okay, keep your mouse here, touch this and add the required parameter. Okay, we have text. Okay, sorry, so a small letter t. Okay, cool. Save the code, put a comma here to format it well. Okay, all right. See, at this point we already have some errors, so let's quickly design our elevated button. So go style elevated button dot style from. Okay, inside you want to call the minimum size. This is sorry size. Take the size. Okay, it has a height and a width. Okay, the width, let's take 420 and the height, let's take 56. Okay, and save, comma, put a comma. No, remove this comma. Okay, 56, this is where I wanted to add the comma. Okay, below. Next is color background color, and call it bg color. Okay, after we call the shape. Shape rounded rectangular border, let's add the comma, rounded rectangular border. So side, border side, here's a color column. So say border color. Okay, border color. If the border color, if we didn't provide any border color, then use a default color, and that's color dot white. Okay, if we did not provide any color, and then we can use white color. Okay, good. And next is border radius. Okay, let's go border. Yeah, so we call the border radius. Border radius dot circular. Let's give it 20. Let's make it 50. Okay, let's add our commas here to separate it. What is the issue? The left operand. Okay, in that case, this is not required. Good. And add a question mark here. Okay. So the text, let's call the text and we'll style it. Let's see, text style, constant, text style. So font size, let's say 18. Color, colors dot white. Um, let's add a const. Okay. Cool. So now let's come back here and provide those necessary text. Login. And what next do we need is a bg color. Okay, and let's give it colors dot transparent, and save the code. Okay, here is a button. It has a text login and a transparent background. So let's quickly copy this and Ctrl C, comma, and paste it. Put a sized box to separate, a sized box of height 20. Okay, comma, and let's also put the size box below. Okay, good. Save the code, and now we have our two buttons. See, the second one is the second button. Okay, get started, and color will not be transparent, so dot from color dot from, okay, 255 and 2, okay, 207 126 4. So let's save the code. Okay, here is a button. So you see, we have a white color border outside, which we don't want. So let's provide the border color. So see border color, and let's use this same color. Okay, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Save the code. Cool. But if you look at it, you see our code is touching the corners. Okay, so to clear that, we'll go back to our column, where our column is starting from. Okay, keep your mouse on the column and wrap it with padding, and padding with all, let's say 20. Okay, 20. Now we'll give this one const. Okay, yeah, add const here. Okay, it means remove these two consts. That's what it's saying. Doesn't need this const and this const. Go. So save this code, and cool. We have our code in onboarding screen. This is our login screen designed. Okay. Now the next screen is to log in. The next screen is to navigate to the next screen. Now the next thing is to navigate to the next screen. So let's quickly do it. Okay. Here is inside the on press. This is the on press. So say navigator dot push. Okay, and we say material page route. Take the material page route, takes a builder. Okay, the builder takes a context. Okay, we don't need this. We don't want to use this pattern. Let's use the arrow, and we'll call it product screen. Product screen, and so okay, we have a small error. The method product screen isn't defined for the type app button. So let's quickly go and create this product screen. Okay, so we'll come here, go to touch the lib, close this guy, we don't need it. Okay, so here the lib, okay, the lib like this, and we'll create another one. We'll call it product screen dot that, enter. So say stl. This time around we want to take a stateful widget. So and we'll call it product screen. Then that's it. Product screen everywhere. Okay, image product screen dot that. And now we can come back here and import this file. Okay, good, and add const. Our const, cool. So if we come here and log in, see, we have moved. Okay, now that we have created the screen, now let's go back and start working on our product screen. So let's go. We come back to our product screen. Remove this one called scaffold. Scaffold. Close this one. Open, and we'll call the app bar. The upper, let's just call the title text. So let's call formulas. Style the text. Text. Text style. Okay. And let's give it a color. Color dot orange dot shade 900, and a font size. Take the font weight. Okay. Font weight. Okay. Say bold. Comma. Save the code. Okay. Good. This is okay. The first thing we need to create, another thing is the icon. So let's take leading. Leading. See const icon. Icon. Icons dot menu. Icons dot menu. Comma. Okay, good. We have the menu icon, and after the text, we'll take another icon. Action, call action first. Action takes a list of icons, so a list of items. I mean, so we say icons dot. The first icon will be search icon dot search, and we say have a size of 28. Okay, save the code. Let's add a cost. Comma call sized box of width. Size box of width 10, and comma, and let's take this icon again, and paste it here, and this one change the name of the icon to shopping cart. Okay, double P shopping cart outlined. Okay, let's add our const here. Good. And you see we have this the two icons there, and we need to keep our title icon in the center, the title at the center. So inside the upper we call center title. It's true. Okay, good. Okay, you see our title is now at the center. Okay, good. That's for the upper. So the next thing is to call the body. So let's call it body. Okay, let's need to call the body. So first let's call padding. Padding of edge set dots only. Keep only once the left, only the left side, not all. Only. Okay, let's call only, and we'll say left side will take 10, and the top also take 10. Okay, good. Also child. Escape. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, let's call the child a column. Okay, and column text children. This sized box of height 40. Size box of height 40. And what do we want? Okay, after the size box, add a comma. Let's try and remove add a const here. Okay, so I think it's a bit clearer. So let's call the list view not builder. List view. Okay, we'll take this list view not builder is this problem. Let's remove the const first. sorry, we need a list view dot builder as a child of this sized box. Okay, as a child of this size box, so call the list view. Okay, list view dot builder. So let's bring it down and down. So the item builder will take a context and indexed. So context and index, and then we'll return something. Okay, and we'll return something. Okay, so what do we want to return? Okay, so we want to return a container. Okay, a container. Let's keep it this way. Let's keep it this way. So open the container, and let's first thing we want to take a margin. We want to give a small width and height to the outside of this container, the corners of this outside of this container. So we'll say edge inset dot symmetric, and we'll say horizontal 5, horizontal 5, horizontal 5, comma. Let's keep it this way. I will call the padding, which is the inside of the container. We'll say edge. Edge inset dot symmetric again. We'll take symmetry, and this time around I will call horizontal 30 and vertical 8. Vertical 8. See, let's add some cost here. Cost and cost. Okay. So inside is called decoration. Let's and box decoration. We'll have border radius. Okay, border radius dot circular, and we'll say 20. Okay, after the border radius, let's call something. Call border dot all, and we'll say color. Okay, let's say colors dot what? Colors dot gray. Colors dot gray. Yeah. Okay, let's say colors dot orange. Colors dot orange, then save. Okay, this is our container, but we want it to be scrolling horizontally. So inside our list view dot builder, let's say scroll axis. Let's say axis dot horizontal. Okay, cool. And we save. Okay, good. So this is our container. Okay, our container. Let's reduce the item count. Inside our list view builder, we'll have a property called item count. Let's call it here item count. Let's say 5. And you see we have only 5 items here. Okay. Before we go, let's create our list of category, because this is where we want to display the category. So at the top here, okay, this is where we want to create the list. So say list strings, list string, category equals to a list. Okay, equals to a list, and inside we'll call our strings. The first one is all, comma. The second one will be chair, comma. The third one will be table. Okay, table. Fourth one is office table, coffee table, dining table. Okay, cool. I think this is okay. Let's keep it this way. So this is our list. So let's go and use our list. So inside the container, we'll call text. So as after the decoration, we call child. Okay, child, and we call text. Okay, inside the text is where we want to call the list. So we'll say category. We'll take the category index. Okay, let's keep it this way. We'll take the category index, and see we might have an error. Okay, we did not. Okay, oh, cool. Category index, because this index is 5. Okay, if I increase this index to 10, we'll have a few, we might have see the error. Okay, range error, because our items here are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually 5. So, and now we're saying the item count is more than 5, is 10, so we have error. So to clear this error, what we need is to simply call the category length. Okay, the to take the length of the category. So you take category dot length and save the code. You see our error is gone. Okay, we have items or chair. So we only want the first one or the active one to take this color, while the others take the gray color. So in that case, what we need to do is inside the border color, let's say index equals to 0. Okay, if the index is 0, take the orange color. Otherwise, we'll say colors.gray. Okay, we'll say colors.gray and save the code. See, because it's 0 index, we can give it to office or anyone. If you change the index to 4, you change the index to 3, you see this is now the active one. Okay, let us assume all is the active one and just leave it that way. Cool. All right, so that is for the category, and now let's go and create the main card. Okay, after the list view or the sized box, let's add a little size box of height 20. Okay, cool. And let's have cost. It's called a container. Let's call margin, and let's set the symmetric, the symmetric. I will say horizontal 16. Horizontal 16. Let's add cost here. Cost here. And the height. The height will be 190. Okay, a height of 190, and the width is double dot max finite. So the width will take the whole of this place. Okay, max finite. We save the code. Nothing happens. Okay, go decoration, box decoration. The first one is border radius. Okay, border radius dot circular, and we'll say 20. Okay, color. Okay, color. Um, colors dot orange dot shade 100 dot with opacity 0.3. 0.3. And if we save the code, you see a container. Look, see, this is the container. This container that has a height of 90 and the width that takes the whole place. Okay, so let's go. Okay, after the box decoration, we'll call the child. Okay, the child, and the first child is a column. Okay, a column. Column will take children. Let's separate these guys. Okay, children. Let's add our cost first. Okay, and inside the children we have image. Let's first take a row, change this one to, okay, let's call the child and call a row takes children. So let's call the child and call the row, and the row takes children. Okay, so the first one I want to take is a container that has a width of 220. Okay, a width of 220, and is decorated. It's a box decoration, and let's first go column, and we say color dot from and 225, 235, 235, 221, and the last one is 200. Okay, I save the code. And okay, this is what we have. Okay, good. Let's save this. And after the column, let's call border radius. Border radius, not border. Border radius. Okay, so we'll say border radius dot only. Okay, only border radius dot only. I will say top right. Top right, we call radius dot circular, and we'll say 100, comma, and top right. Okay, we call first call top left, so we call radius dot circular, and we say 100 again. And let's save this code. Oh, we did something wrong. Okay, this is top right and bottom right. Top right and bottom right, not top left. So let's call bottom bottom right. Let's see. Good, good. This is what we want. The top right and the top left, and the bottom right. This is the bottom right. This is the top right. Okay. Let's have a const here. Mm. So after, let's call the child a column with children. Good. So the first type what called is an image. In children, so called a container. So the first one was called is image. So let's call the image. Okay. And we'll say asset image. We take asset image. Now let's say assets slash images slash image. Let's check the our image name. Okay. I want to take the image one.png. Okay. So image one.png, and let's save the code. Okay, we think there is a small error. It's supposed to be dots and not comma. Cool. Okay, .png, and let's try reduce the height of our image. So let's say height of 140. Okay, save the code. It's okay. 140 is too big. Let's say 120. Okay, I think it's better this way. So let's now add the next child. Let's add our const, and then the next child after the image, we'll say text, and the next child is a text. Say flash save. See, we have it here, but we don't want to keep it here. So in our container, I mean in our column, let's say cross axis alignment. Cross axis alignment to, let's try the cross axis alignment to start. Okay, see, we have it here. Then let's the main axis alignment. Okay, we'll say the main axis alignment to space around. Okay, good. So let's style our text. Style text style. Text style. And let's simply increase the font size to 18. Okay, I think it's better. And let's also increase the font weight. I'll say font weight font. What am I doing? Do I have a const somewhere? Font weight dot bold. Good, we have it clearer. Yeah, so let's shift it a little. We don't want it to touch this corner. So let's wrap it with a padding. Okay, adding yeah, let's keep all as it. Cool. Okay. Okay, we like it. I like it this way. So the next thing is to come into this row after this column, right? After this column, and we'll call another column, okay, for this right side. Okay. So okay, column, and we call children. Okay. This is size box of width 150. Okay, with 150. I would call the child, let's say a text. Get your special seal, so say get your special up to 50%, up to 50%. Okay, we have it here. Okay, that's because the width is too big, so let's reduce it. So 140, 120. Okay, cool. Now let's style the text. Font size of 20, font weight of bold. Font weight, not bold. Okay, font weight, not bold. Let's let's use a size box to give it a small height. Size box of height 10. And the next one is another text. So let's say text. Okay, so let's see another one is the button. Next one is the button. So let's say elevated button. Elevated button. Okay, cool. Elevated button. What's wrong? Okay, this const does not like this const. Let's add our const here. Okay, the text is shop now. So okay, here is our button, the shop now button. Okay, so let's design our button. So inside our elevated button, let's go style. You see elevated button dot style from background column. So say colors dot orange shade 900. Okay, let's see. Cool. Here is our button. Okay, the button, and now let's style our button. Style the text. Text style. Change the colors dot white. Colors dot white. Okay. You say okay. Now it's visible. Let's bring this one to the middle. So now we will come to our column and change the main axis alignment. Okay, so main axis alignment dot. Let's take the space around. Okay, that's too big. Okay, space around. Let's center it. Let's see how it would look like. Okay, better. And take the cross axis alignment. Cross axis alignment to start. So, okay, good. This is but this width is too big. I want to reduce it. So let's say 200. 210. Okay, I think this is much better. And this container, I want to wrap it with a padding. Okay, I'll leave it like this. Yeah, it's much better. And let's put our cost here. Okay, so now let's design the next part. So after this container again, okay, let's add a size box of height 20. Let's add our cost here. It's called expanded widget. Expanded widget takes a child, so padding, exit dot symmetric horizontal 16. Okay, horizontal 16. And after the padding, let's call it inside the padding. Let's take the child. And the child is grid view. The grid view dot builder. Okay, we have let's add the const here. Let's add a const here, and we'll say sliver with cross axis count. Okay, and the axis count, and our const here, const. So for the builder, let's bring it down. Keep this guy. That's okay. For the builder, it takes a context and index, then we return something. Okay, what do we want to return? Okay, we want to return a container. Okay, we want to return a container. Let's keep it this way. But still, let's add a margin of horizontal 5, vertical 5. So end is set dot symmetric. I'll say horizontal 5, and the vertical will also be 5. After, we take decoration, box, box decoration, box decoration. Let's call the color. Let's call the color. I will say colors dot orange, colors dot orange dot shade 100 dot width opacity of 0.3. Let's save the code, and you see our containers. Okay, scroll level, see all our containers. Cool. This is exactly what we want. So let's add a cost here. Add a cost here. But the next thing is to add our image. let's, let's add border radius. Okay, after the color, let's call border radius dot circular. Let's say 20. See how it will look. Okay, good. We have radius in all the containers. Okay, good. So now let's call the child. I will say a column. um, Continue. So the first thing we want to take is the image. So let's first add padding. Okay, padding, take padding. I will say edset dot all 20, edset dot all 20, and we'll put a comma here and call the child. We'll say image. Okay, and we'll say assets. Let's take asset image, assets slash images slash, let's say image 2 dot png. Okay, let's save our code. You see, okay, we have all one image in all the places. And this is not actually what you wanted. Okay, let's go. So after we call the text, okay, and let's call price. So it should be Naira 300 as the price. Okay, something like this. Cool. So we have the price of all the image. So the next thing we want to do is to make these images dynamic images, right? We don't want all the places to be having this particular image, so we want to make them dynamic image, just like this one that will have different categories. We want to make this one to be a dynamic image. So let's go. First, we want to create a class. So here, let's create a class, a folder, and let's call it data. And inside the data class, let's create a model dot that. Okay, beside this model, the first thing we want to create is called products class. Okay, so we'll say id int id. I have string image, uh, final string price, final string description, final string name. Okay, these data are enough. Let's take these data. So let's create the constructor. So we'll call products again, products. Okay, required this dot id, required this dot description. God, required this dot name, required. Let's change this one to small d. Okay, good. What's wrong with this price? Okay. Our list of products. So we'll say list products, because we are referencing this name. So let's call product list equals to our list. Let's end this. And if we call products like this, okay, see we have a description id to pass. Okay, let's like this, like this, like this. Okay, let's simply add a comma at the end. It will format it well for you. Okay, cool. So the id, let's say one. The first description, a sturdy and elegant wooden chair. Okay, let's say a sturdy wooden chair. The image is assets. Okay, let's now copy and place it in multiple multiple places, the comma. Okay, let's add a comma and paste it. So this ID is 1, this ID is 2, and this price is, let's change the price and the name to classic official. Let's change this to modern, modern official, and let's change the price to like this. And I change also change this name to velvet. And let's also change this name to outdoor patio. Okay, cool. Let's keep it this way. Okay, now that we are done with this, let's go back to our home page. Here, let's go to the product screen and rename this files. So rename this file. So we'll come back to our grid view builder. There is a property called item count. Okay, so we'll call the product list. See the product list. The name we have here, this one. Okay, this is the list we are calling. So it's a product list dot length. Okay, product list dot length, and the images. Okay, the images, the string. This is the string we want to change. Okay, we'll say we cannot cancel the product list dots. We can't see it. Okay, we cannot see it. So what we need to do is here, here. Okay, this place we'll call final new list or new product list. Okay, equals to product list indexed product list indexed. Okay, and we save it. So if instead of using the product list, we'll now use this new product list to be able to access those data. So we'll say new, okay, say new product list dot images. Okay, cool. Let's save it. Okay, these are our images. Maybe there is a small error somewhere. Let's go back to, let's check something. Oh, it's supposed to be PNG and not PMG. Okay, Control G. Let's go to the images and correct. See, this is the error. PNG. Control D, D, D. And let's change them to PNG. Save. If we save, okay, in this case, let's try and restart the app. Okay, we started, and if we log in, oh, we still have the same images. So let's go back to our images and change the names. So this is 2, this should be 3, this will be 4, this will be 5, wait, I have 6, and let's say 1, and go back to our code and save. Expect to see different images. Okay, it's taken a little bit time. Let's restart again. Okay, and let's log in again. Why we have some small errors and some images. Let's go back and reconfirm our images very well. image 2, image 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. We have images, and you see some of the images are too big, so let's reduce the height of our images. So the image, let's add height, and the height is, let's make it 20, 120, and save. Okay, it's still too big. 100. Okay, cool. And you see, the error is gone. 100 is good for all of them, so 100 is gone. And we have dynamic images. Let's also change the price. So the price will still call the new product list dot price. Okay, images dot price, and if we save the code, you see we have our different prices.